In this video, watch the first 1,064 horsepower ZR1 get tested down a drag strip, and then we line up against my 1,001 horsepower Lamborghini Revuelto for an all-out drag race. Can America's latest supercar take down the top Lambo? Let's find out. Hey everybody, Brooks from Drag Times here. We're out at Orlando Speedway with, yeah, you see it behind me, the brand new ZR1 with the ZTK package, the big wing, everything loaded. Christian, AKA Wheeler, brought this thing out. He put an Instagram post up and said he wanted to race 1,000 horsepower cars, and luckily I got a few of those. So we brought out the Revuelto. We got the Tesla Plaid. Turbo S has half the horsepower. I think he'll take that easy. And then we got Eric's 750S coming out. He's got 1,000 horsepower, so you know, equal. I guess the ZR1 weighs a little bit more. But first up, we're gonna get a test pass with Christian behind the wheel. Let's see what this thing does. We got the draggy hooked up. We got launch control in full out, all out mode because it's brutal out out. I think it's like 100 degrees, maybe 90, but it feels like 100.
It feels worse, yeah.
And it's humid. So, disclaimer, I don't know if we're getting any records today, but we're gonna go for them. After we get a test pass, then we're gonna line up the Revuelto and the ZR1, and we're gonna have at it. You ready?
Yep.
All right, man, let's go. All right, let's check out the spec on the ZR1. I think this is Arctic white. We got stripes. We got the bright finished forged wheels. Carbon mirrors. I think it's got the carbon roof on here and everything loaded up carbon, even the carbon huge rear wing on this. And look at this, it's got the split window from back from, I don't know when they did that, in the 60s or something like that. So the split window, rear window, because this is the coupe. If you get the convertible, you do not get the split window. And he's got this huge aero package on here. So that's gonna slow the car down a little bit too. I imagine a ZR1 with the low wing on it might be a little quicker with the less downforce. But we're gonna see out here today. This is actually the first ZR1 to date to be seen going down a real drag strip. And we're gonna see the real numbers with all the draggy data and so forth. And then we're lining up my Revuelto here. The ZR1's got 1,064 horsepower. Someone's actually dynoed this already, and I think it put 1,025
Yep.
to the wheels.
Yeah, Paragon did, it was like 1,028, and then another shop did it, and it was like 1,010 or something.
All right, so 1,028 to the wheels basically means this is making way more than 1,064 horsepower, even with this dual clutch transmission. This is probably 1,150, 1,200 horsepower car. I haven't seen anyone dyno a Revuelto yet, so we really have no idea. Well, I mean, someone dyno, but I don't think we saw the actual numbers or whatever. But anyways, this has 1,000 horsepower. This weighs almost 300 or 400 pounds more than the ZR1. So the numbers are definitely in favor of the ZR1 all around. But disclaimer, I got all-wheel drive, so I should be able to launch a little better than him. But we're on a drag strip, so if it's sticky, both cars launch equally. The ZR1 should take it, but I'm imagining both cars are probably gonna run in the mid-9s today. Check out the interior spec on this. We got nice leather seats with the blue stitching. This has the carbon fiber interior. He loaded this thing up. It's got a sticker over $200,000. I imagine it's probably like $220,000. First ZR1 pass ever. All right, sounds good. We turned it all the way up. We got 3,500 RPM launch and a 5% slip to go for the heel run before it gets super hot. There he goes. It hooked. 166 60-footer, not bad. All right, so there you go. We got 992 at 142 and change. Again, it's hot out here, so we understand, but I think I expected like a 9.5. But we're gonna see, man. If the Lambo can't break into the 9s either, then we can just blame it on the heat, because I know the Lambo goes like 9.6s in this weather. Do you love the ZR1? Check this one out for sale over at Marshall Goldman, who has been selling luxury and exotic cars for over 47 years. It's a 2019 3ZR with the ZTK package in Watkins Gray Metallic, just 3,100 miles, 755 horsepower. Looking for something else? They have over 200 cars in stock and are looking to expand even more by growing their inventory. That's where you come in. They're in the hunt for cars and will offer top dollar for your luxury or exotic car. Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Porsche, Aston Martin, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, you name it. Head over to marshallgoldman.com. You could fill out a quick form or call, and they will get you an instant offer. Also, take a look what they have in inventory if you're looking for a purchase or even trade in your car. Now, on to the races, ZR1 versus Revuelto. All right, here we go. ZR1 versus Revuelto down the drag strip. I spun again and he's got it. Wow. Pretty even, but nah, the ZR1 got it. I mean, I don't know why the Revuelto's spinning. I might have to try and switch lanes on the last run, maybe. You spray the right, did we spray the right side? Pretty good?
Go out there and I'll do some more.
Can you spray it real quick before you do the third run? Okay, yeah, thanks, man. All right, so we're taking a quick break. They're respraying the track. I don't know what's going on, but the Revuelto is spinning like crazy. It's like 1.7 60-foot times, and usually I'm hitting 1.4s. And to verify that, the Turbo S just made a pass, and he also ran like 1.68 60-footer, and that car's got a lot less horsepower, and it was very reliable in the launch. So next up, we're going to re-prep the track, and we'll do 2 more runs and see what's going on. All right, here we go. They re-prepped the track because the Turbo S just ran was spinning all over the place too. So that's just not normal. Burnout here. Better. 150 60-footer, I got him. It launched, not my best 60-footer, a 150, but that was enough to stay ahead of the ZR1 this time. He actually had a better 60 foot too. He had a 159, which took a 10th off his. So I'm pretty sure we both went 9s. My draggy shows 975, which of course is pretty slow for this car since we've seen 9.4s before. But the weather is just brutal out here, and I'm sure the trap speeds suck too. Track prep means a lot, you know what I mean? So even with all-wheel drive, if it's slick, you're not gonna spin and gonna lose races. But I think that's a pretty good race, and we'll line up another one and see how it goes. Now keep in mind, I'm not going for the ultimate tree light because Christian hasn't been drag racing in a while, so we agreed just to go on the last yellow and not try and tree the hell out of each other. And we're trying to get the closest launches as possible, and that's pretty much the only way to do it, aside from a pro tree, where these cars don't do that well, and you're just going on the flash. So I'll take a look at the reaction times and see how we did, but I think that was a pretty fair start. All right, here we go. Round 3. Oh, it's close. Wow, that's awesome. Neck and neck with the ZR1. Revuelto's got a little bit of advantage. Actually, I think he got me off the tree that time, which definitely helped him, but that's okay. That's not what we're going for today. We're just going for side-by-side racing like we just had right there. Wow. Woo! So Revuelto got 2 out of 3. But I think when they both stick, it seems like the Revuelto's got a little bit of advantage there. Now the mile an hours, these are way down. We're running like low 140s, where we've seen this car go like 147. So the heat and the DA are just killing it out here today. So my guess is on that ZR1, you know, we're gonna see basically what this runs, you know, with the right conditions. Now on the street, of course, this is gonna win. But on a track, that ZR1 is gonna run 9.4s, probably maybe a 9.3 at 147, 148 miles an hour. And let's not forget, we got the ZR1 X coming. I passed on my ZR1, going for the X. I want that all-wheel drive and reliability with racing. Christian, bro, thanks so much for bringing this car out.
Thank you for coming up.
What a close race. That was insane. You know, the first race we did, I don't think they prepped the track that good to begin with.
No.
So you were dead hooking and I was spinning, and I'm just like, this car never spins. So we optioned to prep it, and we swapped lanes just to make sure. And even the Turbo S was in trouble. But after they prepped it, we were both dead hooking.
Yep.
My car went from like 10.1 to 9.7. And it's hot out, so I understand it's not gonna run 9.4s. And then I think you did the best of 9.9 today.
Yep.
And then, but they're neck and neck. I mean, both 1,000 horsepower. I know you save a little weight on mine, do all the calculations in the world, but in the real world, this is what it's about. I know we saw some other videos where that car ran right past the Revuelto, but those are like cinematic videos sometimes.
Yeah, it's a little different whenever it's like a big production.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's like a lot, you know, the team on the line. You got to make it look clickable versus like actual real.
Yeah. But we bring you all the data. You see uncut footage, side by side. I think you got me on the tree last time. We'll take a look, put the time steps up so you can see all that.
Yes,
but wow, that was a lot of fun.
That was a ton of fun.
And again, hot weather, no doubt the ZR1's gonna go 940s at 147, 148. I'm trapping 6 mile an hour lower than normal. You gotta be trapping lower than normal too.
Yep.
So we're gonna get back out when the weather cools out for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have my X by then.
Oh, that'll be.
And then we could do ZR1X versus ZR1.
That'd be really good too.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
And there you go. So as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to both Wheeler. I'm gonna put a link, Christian and his Wheeler channel, both on Instagram and YouTube. I'll drop links to his channel. He's gonna put up some videos too.
Yes, sir.
And subscribe to both, because next up, we got this lineup right here. 750S with 1,000 horsepower, Plaid with 1,000 horsepower, and Turbo S with only 650, but it's still fast. As always, thanks for watching.